Hey, and welcome to my new introduction video for my series on building LLM agents with TypeScript, LangChain, Ollama and AWS. My name is Faruk, and I will be walking you through what to expect in my upcoming series. So, what will we be building? We will be building LLM agents in TypeScript. We will be building them both locally and in the cloud. And in the cloud will be AWS Cloud. Then the tools that we'll be using will be LangChain, Ollama, Bedrock, CDK and Docker. We use a lot more, so what's our stack actually? We'll be using TypeScript for everything. Then LangChain and LangGraph for the AI agents. For the local AI agents, we're going to use the Ollama for the LLMs, and on AWS side, we'll be using AWS Bedrock. Then we'll deploy, like I said, locally, but also on AWS in different settings. So we'll be deploying in AWS Lambda to show how to do it serverless. Then we'll also use EC2, ECS, and EKS to deploy agents and to have agents working in the cloud. We'll be using AWS CDK to deploy each of these stacks, and along the road we'll be using a lot of services meant for AI that AWS has to offer. So most of these services will cost money, so if you do follow along, note that it can incur cost. We won't be doing things that cost too much money, but it is something to note of. All of the things on the local side will of course be totally free, with the requisite that your computer needs to be able to run these things, and we'll use very small models in the examples, so all computers should be able to do this. And finally, we'll also be using Docker when running things locally, for example, our databases for MongoDB or vector database for RAG. So these will be deployed using Docker. Then what to expect in this series? Well, this is the introduction video. It's optional, you don't need to watch this one, but the next video will be a simple LLM agent. First video will be local, so we'll use Ollama and LangChain LangGraph to build our very simple local AI agent. Then we'll try and simulate the same thing in AWS Lambda with Bedrock. In the next part we'll add some context and memory so that the AI model has some persistence and, for example, can access stuff from RAG. We'll also deploy on EC2, we'll deploy on ECS, and we'll also deploy on EKS. And after that, it's still to be determined. We'll see what to do. One of my suggestions was currently to add text to speech and speech to chat, speech to text. So to add voice to your agent, and that you can actually speak to it yourself. But let's see how that comes along. Then who is this series intended for? Well, developers who have some experience in TypeScript. You don't need to be an expert, but if you have some experience, you should be able to follow along. And you also need some experience with AWS CDK. And if you don't have any of that, then you can watch a couple of my other videos and you should be up and running. If you have watched my videos, then you should be good to go. Then you don't need any prior LLM knowledge, as we'll learn that along the way. And finally, let's start building. So like and subscribe if you actually want to follow the series along. And in the next episode, we'll start building our local LLM. Very simple, but very fun to do. So I hope you like it as well, and I see you next time.